Okay, welcome back. So we have the next word, magniloquent. Magniloquent. All right, magniloquent. We have magniloquent. Niloquent. Magniloquent. And we have the root magni. Magni means a large or great. And we have another root, lock. Meaning what? Meaning to speak. And lastly, we have adjective, suffix, and, or its variant, and, meaning in a certain condition. In a certain condition. So, magniloquent literally means what? It means in a condition of speaking largely. That's it. In a condition. In a condition of speaking largely. So, for example, we have, let's say, no one likes prime ministers magniloquent expressions. Prime ministers. Magniloquent. Expressions. Cool. No one likes prime ministers magniloquent expressions. Alright, next we have magniloquence. It's the noun of magniloquent. Mag. New. Magniloquence. Magniloquence. And C says S because it's followed by E, R, or Y. Right, magniloquence. And again, we have the root, magni, meaning great or large. And we have the root, lock, meaning to speak. And lastly, we have the noun suffix, hence, or its variance hence, meaning condition. So magniloquence literally means what? It means the condition of speaking largely. Alright, the condition. The condition. What kind of condition? Condition of speaking. Speaking largely. So, for example, again, we use Prime Minister as an example. Say no one likes prime ministers, ministers, magniloquence, magniloquence. All right, next we have prologue, prologue, prologue. The first sound of a good book, prologue. And we have the prefix pro, meaning before, forward, or for. Before, forward, or for. For, in this case, it means support. And we have the root. The root lock. Variants of a lock. So, lock literally means what? Spoken or written word. And lastly, we have the silent final E. The silent final E. So what's the usage of a silent final E in this word? The silent final E in this word doesn't make any vowels as a long sound. The usage of a silent final E in this case is since English words do not end in I, U, V, or J. English words do not end in I, U, V, or J. So if we have the word like prologue, is not a valid English word. So to make this word as a valid English word, we need to add a silent final E, since English words do not end in I, U, V, or J. Alright, so prologue literally means what? It means spoken or written words before the main content. So we have spoken or written words before the main content. Before the main content. Main content. What kind of main content? Could be the main content of a novel, a book in general, or a film. A film. Just something said before the main content, before the main story. Alright, so for example, let's say the recently released prologue of the last chapter. The last chapter. The last chapter of what? Of the Jurassic World. Of the Jurassic World was amazing. Or on YouTube. On YouTube. Was amazing. you could replace the prologue as a trailer in this sentence, since it's actually the first 1 to 2 minutes of the actual film. So prologue will be a more precise word. But replaced with the trailer in this case, it doesn't matter. All right. And next we have meteorology. 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 The fourth sound for E-I-E. Alright, meteorology. And again, we have the prefix. This one is one of my favorites. So, meta. Or meta. Why I love it, since it has several meanings. So, applying mnemonics, we have, I call it 3 A's and 2 B's. So what's 3 A's? We have after, along with, and among. There's 3 A's. A. 3 A's. And we have 2 B's. 2 B's. We have beyond and behind. So 2 B's. And next we have the root. The root E or, meaning to raise. That is to lift something up, to raise. And we have connecting vowel, O. Connecting vowel. And we have the root. The root La, meaning spoken or written words. Spoken or written words. And lastly, we have the noun suffix. Noun suffix E, with E. Parents IT, meaning state, conditional, quality. State, condition, or quality. So meteorology literally means what? It means spoken words. It means written words. Written words about something raised among the atmosphere. So written words. Written words. Written words about something raised among the atmosphere. That's it. So what's the written words about something raised among the atmosphere? It means the study or the records about some kind of phenomenon or weather happened among the atmosphere. So meteorology. Alright, so next we have meteor. Since almost everything is the same, let's copy meteor. 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 For meteor. And the root eor means what? The root eor means to raise. To raise. Means to lift something up. Alright, so meteor. Meteor literally means a stone. A stone. A stone raised. Raised and burned among the atmosphere. Right, the stone raised and burned among the atmosphere. And next we have meteorite. 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 Oh, meteorite. And again we have the root, the prefix met or meta. Remember, we have 3 A's and 2 B's. So 3 A's after, along with, and among. And 2 B's we have beyond and behind. Beyond, behind. Behind. And we have the root eor. Means to raise, to lift something up. And we have lastly the noun suffix I. In this case, it means mineral fossil. Mineral or fossil. So that literally means the stone or something similar to the stone. So meteorite literally means a stone. It's a mineral fossil, a stone raised and burned. And burned after. That is the debris of meteor. Debris of meteor. Yeah. Debris of meteor is called meteorite. And we have one word called meteoroid. That sounds similar to meteor and meteorite. So we have meteoroid. Meteoroid. It's a noun, countable noun. Meteoroid. Meteoroid. So what's a meteoroid? Again, we have the prefix met and the root eor. So let's copy and paste to erase here. It'll be better. Alright, copy and paste. And let's revise it a little bit. Met. So we have the prefix met. We have 3 A's and 2 B's. After, along with, among, beyond, and behind. And eor is to raise. And lastly, we have void. Void in this case as used as a noun, but it actually is it's actually an adjective suffix. So void meaning like something, that is resembling. That is similar to something. Resembling. So one common words like Android. So what's Android? We have andro, and void. Andro means man, and void we know it means like something, resembling or similar to something. So android literally means like a man. So something like a man is a robot. A robot is an android. So what's meteoroid? Meteoroid means something. So something like what? Something. It means something like what? Something like a stone. Because we have meteoroid. Something like a stone. Raised and raised. Raised beyond. In this case, is raised beyond. Raised beyond. Raised beyond what? Raised beyond the atmosphere. Something like a stone raised beyond the atmosphere. So it's just like something like stone in the outer space because it's raised beyond the atmosphere. So visually, to clarify these 3 words, we have meteor, meteoroid, and meteor, and meteorite. To clarify the meaning of these 3 words, let's draw them visually. So we have the ground. The ground of Earth and atmosphere. This atmosphere is a ground. And we have meteoroid, something raised beyond the atmosphere. So we have something like those stone-like stuff within the outer space. That's the meteoroid. And we have meteor. Meteor would be something like stone raised and burned within among the atmosphere. So cause a fire, like that. And after it enters the atmosphere, we have the debris of the meteor. We call meteorite means light. The suffix light means mineral or fossil, so means the stone. So we have the debris of meteor, or the meteorite. Debris. We have meteoroid, meteor, and meteorite. Meteoroid, meteor, and meteorite. Alright. So let's in the next section. So in the next section, let's see. In the next section, we are gonna study some words that share a root or with a variant os, meaning to speak or mouth, and the more precise or specific interpretation of to speak would be to speak openly, to speak before a court or assembly, or to pray. Alright, let's move on.